What's up, guys? It's currently 11:58. I just got home from working. I was doing DoorDash, whatever. I had a day of school and then I just went and did DoorDash. I didn't have time to get to the gym today, but I just wanted to work. I feel a little bit sick. My voice is a little bit messed up. I have a little bit of a cold, so I wanted to take a rest day from the gym from like physical activity, but still be productive. So I went and DoorDash. Also, my bad if the lighting's a little bit off. I'm in my car right now and I'm just holding my phone up against the visor because that's where I could get the best lighting. So yeah, man, I worked pretty long shift. Honestly, I'm really tired. I don't feel great, and I spent a lot of time thinking today while I was working. And honestly, I was kind of thinking like, is this all worth it? Like, what am I doing? And it kind of sucks to feel that way, to not know if what you're doing is going to pay off, to not know why you're even doing something. Like, I'm just working to make some money, but I'm like draining myself doing it. And um, I don't know. I mean, I work pretty hard. I feel like most of the time when I post videos, they're pretty like motivational. They're pretty, I'm in a good mood. I have a good message behind them. I'm happy. But honestly, right now, I do not feel good. I feel pretty drained. I feel pretty lost. Not even lost, but kind of like purposeless. Like I'm kind of confused as to why I was doing what I'm doing or why I am doing what I'm doing. It kind of sucks to feel that way, honestly. Just like I don't feel lost. I kind of just feel like confused because I this is the first time in a minute where I've kind of questioned myself on whether this was worth it or not, and that's kind of tough. It kind of eats at your mind, but truthfully, I feel that when you question if it's worth it or not, it's definitely worth it. Like you wouldn't be questioning if it is worth it unless you are working hard enough. I'm taking my phone down. All right. You wouldn't be like questioning whether it's worth it or not unless you were working hard enough. There we go. In order to question it, if that makes sense. Like, I feel that if you're questioning whether it's worth it, that means that you're doing the hard things. You're doing the stuff that you should be doing, and you're doing the stuff that's hard. And that's the only reason why you would ask yourself if it's worth it or not. It's because it's hard to do. It's because it's not easy. It's because there's easier things that you could be doing and you know that. Um, so I guess my advice is just to do the hard things, to do the things that are uncomfortable, to do the things that aren't fun, to do the things that aren't easy. And I'm not going to sit here and say try to find joy in them because sometimes they do suck. And sometimes like you're not going to find joy in it. Um, to be honest, I do think that a lot of the time I do find joy in doing the hard things and doing the suck and embracing the suck, enjoying the suck. A lot of people say that, talk about enjoying the suck and embracing it. Um, I think that a lot of times I do a good job at that, but sometimes it really does just suck, man. Like sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes you feel like you're literally just getting like kicked in the balls, honestly. Like it's pretty tough sometimes to constantly do what you should be doing because if you're constantly doing what you should be doing, then someday you're going to end up exactly where you want to be. But doing what you should be doing is something that so many people just don't do ever. So many people go through their whole life like not doing what they should be doing, not doing what they know they should be doing. So I guess my message is that what you should be doing is hard. And when you're doing the hard things, it's not going to be fun. And doing the hard things and doing what you should be doing will sometimes lead you to question whether you're doing what you're supposed to or not, like whether this is all worth it. You're going to question whether it's all worth it when you're working hard and moving in the direction that you're supposed to go. So just know that if you're questioning whether it's worth it or not, understand that you're probably doing the right thing. You're just going through a tough period. And also understand that it's not just like a straight trajectory upwards. There's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be times where it's hard. And you got to embrace that because it's not going to be hard forever. It's really not. It's sometimes the hard periods might last longer than we want them to, but it's not going to be hard forever. And eventually we're going to move past those tough areas, those tough paths, those rough patches. And once we move past those, we're going to be more successful. We're going to be closer to our goals. We're going to be closer to success. But yeah, sometimes you just have to do the hard things and enjoy them to the best of your ability, even though it's going to be hard. I feel like I kind of just repeated myself for the last 5 minutes, but yeah, I just wanted to make a video because I'm not feeling great, but I wanted to share that you're not always going to feel good. It's not always going to be easy, but if you're putting in the work when it's hard, then it's going to make it easier to put in the work when it's easy. And if you find enjoyment in continuing to work when it's hard, then you're never going to be stopped. So be able to enjoy the hard times. And you're not always going to enjoy it, but be able to continue working even when it's hard. Do your best to stay consistent. And if you can stay consistent when it's hard and keep pushing through, then eventually you're going to reach the goals that you have for yourself. So I guess, guys, again, my message is just do the work no matter how you feel. Rest is important for sure, but do the work no matter how you feel. And just embrace those hard times because they don't last forever.